Welcome to this week's episode of Your Stock Request for the 27th of May. Hi, I'm Michael Gable, Managing Director at Fairmont Equities. Your Stock Request is the weekly video where I take your requests and analyse the share price charts. So this week we have CSR, Seven Group, Dusk Group, Highfield Resources and Heramed. So if you have a request, send it through to me. Make sure you're getting the free newsletter every Thursday, but if you want our best ideas, you need to be getting the Dynamic Investor Report, which I send out every Tuesday. But if you do enjoy these videos, we'd love you to share them around on social media or even leave us a review. Our core business, of course, is in portfolio management. So if you'd like to open a broking account with me and have me help you, then please give me a call. And all the advice here, of course, is general only. So we've got a daily chart here of CSR. Clearly it's still in an uptrend, which is good. However, if we just zoom in to recent price action, I mean, this price rejection here is a little bit of a concern because it hasn't been able to kick on. If anything, it's started to come back a bit. And we could see on the way down here, volume has started to pick up a little. So yeah, initially a bit of a concern. As I said, the uptrend is still in place. I think the major line in the sand is around this sort of 550 level, so where the prior low is. If we use this as a major line of support, in my opinion, it needs to hold that. If it breaks that, that's a negative. Okay, SVW. So we had a period of time there earlier in the year where there did seem to be fairly clear range with the stock, but we could see sort of late April, early May, it broke under that support level. So yeah, even if we zoom in a bit here, we could see that during this slide, it has been on high volume. So volume has noticeably picked up on the way down with the break. So that's very much a negative. So I think the risk here is still to the downside. If we're looking at next support levels, I think $18 seems to be a pretty obvious level. So at the moment, I think it looks like this one's going to gravitate down towards that level. Okay, DSK. So new listing, we could see since listing, it's been in an uptrend and it looks pretty sustainable. Just looking at the nice impulsive moves up and sort of flat corrections, doing all the right thing. We could see, nice sort of leveling off here and then a big impulsive move and another flat correction. So, the most recent decline here does look pretty corrective. So we've had basically from this point, we had 1, 2, 3 days to get from here to here. And then it's taken about a month just to pull back only half the amount. So that's a good sign, and we could see just in the last few days, to me, this price action is telling me that it wants to get going again and rally further. Okay, Highfield Resources. So first thing we could see, still got an uptrend. Now there was obviously a bit of a breakout here, then it's come back to retest it. So we've had the retest, the bounce. However, I'd just be concerned that this reversal here yesterday, where it opened up higher, closed all the way down here, came on very large volumes. So I'd just be a bit worried that it might fall through here. So 75 cents for me is the I guess the major line of support, so I don't want to see it close under 75 cents. Okay, and Heramed, so obviously it's run pretty hard over the last couple of months, but we could see that it's been on pretty good volume each time on the way up, so that's a positive. I just find that these large trading ranges are a bit of a risk, so we could see that, we're looking at sort of 3 cent, 2-3 cent ranges, which is quite large. So I find that to be a bit of a risk. Look, it's heading up at the moment. I guess if we were trying to keep a tight stop, it seems like here at 21 cents at the moment is offering some support. So if you're going to be pretty short term about this thing, I think if it goes under 21 cents, I'd use that as a stop level. But at the moment, it looks like it should continue higher. Okay, well, that's all for this week. If you have a request, send it through. I'll try to look at your stock next Thursday for you.